Welcome everyone, it's Vapors with Dracomar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. We're going to be doing some arena here. And, okay, that's a very weird choice. I'll take it. That'll allow me to set up shop here. Which I'll take that any day of the week. Okay, I need to try to defang this setup. Okay, we got a stun off. I don't really want him to start hitting. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Because, yeah, once they allow me to set up shop, it's going to be rough for them. That's the moral of the story there. Don't let this team... This is a team... That team comp you saw, moral of the story. Don't let that team comp get set up. Do not let that team comp get set up. I want to try something nasty. Nah. Nah. Some easier crap. You know what? I'll just do it. Heck, I'll do it. I think we can do this. I think we can do this, honestly. This looks way more doable. This looks doable. minuscule amount of damage you dealt to Burangiri again. Don't know what your plan with that was, but it was ill-conceived. I don't know what you were thinking with that one. I don't understand what you're trying to do. Because that's never going to work. Yeah, you're going to counterattack that. How much is that going to do? Not a hell of a lot. But it gets worse. The nightmare is about to get worse. Yes, sirree. The nightmare is about to get a lot worse. I can try it. But I'm going to include the kale in this. We might need a speed lead. Let's give it a go. Of course. I made a bad choice. I probably should have just revived Kale and nuked both of them. Oh well. Oh well. Let's try this. It shouldn't. Well, it can be bad, but again. Can we like. Of course not. Of course we can't. Of course we can't. Because that would be all too convenient. Okay, let's try a different team. Alright. So, this didn't work out. What if we try this? Okay, that doesn't work. At any rate, I don't have a team that necessarily works versus that, so we might need a spirit host. There we go. And we can get a void and that. But we gotta save it, obviously. So, how do we want to set this up? So we have one with that. And then we're going to slowly have to work our way up later. But first, let's go Templar hunting. Because unfortunately, I have to continue to grow food. Because it's going to be a while, at any rate, before I can get my rank 6. Because, wait, I was planning on rank 6ing a spirit host on this account anyway. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. Spirit host is going to be helpful in so much content that I'm seriously considering doing it on the other account. The only reason I'm not is because Sepulture exists. Sepulture is such a strong champion on so many levels. Like, Sepulture... Okay, later I'm going to try to settle the question by looking it up. Which is better for Doom Tower? Sepulture or Spirit Host? That's what I want to know. Because, yes, I am very interested in that. Because I want a team to climb that stupid tower and get to the top there. It's got to do with this gear, though. The gear I have on this account can't be that good. Now, if you're wondering what I'm hunting for, this stage happens to have a lot of money. Well, not money, Templars. One day, I will be upgrading a Templar. Not right now, but one day. So it's good to have one, like, with upgraded skills at 30 and later on, after I get the 6 stars I want, to have that. Because generally, I need to have all of my main 50s taken to where I need them at. Did I buy the fragment? Please tell me I bought the fragment. I have to look after I get done with this. Hopefully, I will get a 60 kale. Not kale. Ninja. I fumbled really hard. Yes, a 60 ninja. 60 kale we came on. All 3 accounts have a 60 kale. All 3. But yes, all 3 accounts have it. But the other one has an advantage and a disadvantage. It has a 60 spirit host, but it also has another problem. And I'm about to get a PB on silver as well. This may be the first time ever I have 8 million silver going up on this account. Mainly for me trying to make more rank 5s, because I have to make a lot of rank 5s all at once. It's just a fact of life in this account, especially because I'm trying to make an army of 60s, but to do that, you have to raise a lot of food in order to do that. That's what you gotta do. And this may mark it. This may be it. We got the 8 million silver. Not that I'm not going to do more, but it's a start. Gonna go poison him. There we go. Oh, that still didn't get us to 60. The next one will. And it's right on target because we can also get War Maidens to improve our War Maiden. Because that gives us a nice, neat 10. Yep, 10 60s. The Spirit Host would be the 11th. The 11th 6-star. And yes, we're going to be wanting to aim for 6 stars because 6 stars is what gets you through Doom Tower. That's what does it. And there you have it. Ninja reaches 60. Let's go. Let's go. With 8 million silver. Let's go. I'd have to try to farm that off screen. Did we get the frag though? Is the real question. No, we did not. That would have been a major black eye if I didn't do that. Oh. That would have sucked. Major if I missed that. Oh, if I went to bed without getting that frag, I'd be pissed. All right, so now we have a total of 10 6-stars. On this account, we have 10. If we get Spirit Host, that'll be the 11th. I do think I'm better than the average player in terms of 6 stars. Maybe not in terms of gear, but definitely in terms of 6 stars. 10 already will do it. Now, it doesn't mean that all the 6 stars are the most valuable champs on the planet, but as a FTP, you're not going to always have the most valuable champs on the planet as 6 stars. You're not going to. It's just not. It's not going to happen. Let's be honest here. It's not going to happen. She doesn't do as much damage as I thought she was going to. She's just very annoying. And very resistant as well. Highly resistant. Stupid shield too. She's nearly invincible. It's wonderful. Okay, we did something. This opponent is too annoying. Wait. What was that damage? Yuck. Yeah. That was not very pleasant. That was not pleasant at all. Okay. That was very embarrassing, but whatever. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I can't necessarily stop losing at anything. You'll eventually lose at everything. And eventually, when you die, you will lose everything. It's just inevitable. You can stave off the inevitable, but you can't. Okay, if we can just get the anti-heal on this sucker, that would be great. What is that damage? How do I even counterplay this sucker at this level? Like, what? What the fudge is that? Wait. Oh no, he doesn't do Dark Elhane stuff, right? Alright, I got him. Still, that other one was very embarrassing. Anyway. We've got to do at least one messing with the termite before I go start to climb the tower again. I'm going to do a weird comp. I'm actually going to do a double burn with a kale and see what happens. Because I don't have a vizier. That's the problem. I do not have a vizier. See, this will do double burn. That's what I was intending that to do. See? My intention was to have these two do the burning. I generally only want to transmuter this when it's up on more. That's when you want to transmuter it. So it's got that impact. See, because the two burns add up. See, this ensures that the termite burns. This ensures termite insurance. Oh yes, termite insurance. You need your termite insurance. Come get your termite insurance here. Termite insurance. Come get your termite insurance. Get your termite insurance here. Come get your termite insurance. If only we had someone here to apply a leech. Like if she applies a leech. We had a Vogoth to apply the leech. Yeah, keeping these burns on the sucker is going to be vital. Now, this is not always the most foolproof setup because it's got gaps in it. That's why. Gaps that I realize I have to fix. Because you're generally going to want a lot of heals with this. That's generally what you're going to want. Generally. Anything other than the usual suspects? No. Just the usual suspects. Boy. Looks like I'm going to have to pull the destroy gear out of storage for this vermin. Go for that. Gonna go for block debuffs. Gonna go for burn damage. Gonna go for Gotta think this through. Maybe block buffs? Maybe... But she doesn't cleanse if... I'll try this combo. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So we're going to want to go for the flames. Into the provoke. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to kill these. Doesn't mean that I don't want to do more regular campaign. Because we will have to do that. Thing I don't like is the fact they steal buffs. It's really annoying. Well, they're not bringing them back. These enemies are almost as annoying as the boss himself. Not quite, but almost. In a way. In a weird way. They aren't as annoying as the boss, though. The boss can actually... Here's the weird thing. For level 100 enemies, they are remarkably fragile. Like, think about it. Okay. Let's see how this holds against Borgoth. So we're going to want to put block debuffs. And then we're going to want to put block buffs on him. And then we're going to start to try to burn him. And weaken him. Can we increase his burns? No. Okay, we got him decreased healed. And he's doing the job of the he's doing the job of Vergus by destroying his health. This boss is still going to take a while. The reason that I went for... I'm going to wait until the debuffs are a little bit more annoying. We're going to do that block buffs. Get that cleanse up. Getting a good amount of HP burn on it. Hopefully triggers Peril, which will help even more. Because these debuffers are going to do some serious work here. Yeah, he really wants to remove those buffs. You see how much vile absorption he tried on that? That maybe thought I was going to get him with the weaken, but that didn't work. Okay. Okay. This guy is really annoying and really spammy. I might have to put this gear on Mortu on this version, because it seems like this won't work the same time way twice. That's what it appears to be. Okay. So, how do I want to set this up? Too much magic affinity. Let's try this. I still don't know if it'll work, but let's try it anyway. Oh, I hate Borgoth so much. Because, like, the weird thing is, you need a very specific set of stuff to even survive this monstrosity. Because he's relentless is the thing. He's relentless. He's easier on this account on the other affinity because of the way the affinity champions work. That's the thing. Basically, we're going to want to have the block debuff straight out of the gate. And the block buffs. Because we're not going to want any of that crap to land on us. Because if it lands on us, we're probably screwed. Because what happens is the enemy, the stupid thing repeatedly, yeah, he gets into this like provoke chain. We want to cut the provoke chain completely. Because that's the problem. We're getting provoked way too often. We also don't have any heals to counter it overall. So maybe this will be the answer. Go for that. Okay. Because this guy has this talent for stealing buffs. I don't know what he means by it, but it's annoying as sin. Okay, maybe the double cleanser was a good idea. Because at this rate, we're not getting anywhere. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere with this. Okay, yeah. Okay. So. New plan. Instead, we remove this guy's gear. And we swap it out with Taragi's gear. Okay, let's try this. Let's see what we can do. Give him the destroy set. And some boots. Preferably immortal boots. And try this. Because I have a feeling I have to take Taragi out of the equation. Or I have to, maybe not take him out of the equation, but certainly not Okay. I have to think about how this is done. Because Taragi is becoming I mean, okay. So, go here. Does he have a boot set? Okay, he does. Alright, so this I'm gonna go that, and that. He's gonna be the fallback. Because he is for controlling the vermin. Because what he does is he's force affinity. So he doesn't take the same hits. And at the same time, he also can break the barrier. So that's what I'm thinking along those lines. He's the closest troll thing I have on this account of Vergus, and I think that I need someone like that to beat this boss. I'm thinking like him with destroy gear, because that's gonna give me a lot of power. Right? He also puts strength in, so even if they do bash us a bit, it won't do a hell of a lot. So that's kind of the idea. Because, see, now, even if they try it, they're going to have a hard time. Because Burangiri is a major pain in the rear. And he is force affinity, which means they're not going to be able to just walk up and kill him on this difficulty. Like, I have a strategy for the magic affinity one, but I have to come up with the one for the regular standard force affinity. And I'm thinking that Burangiri with a destroy set is probably going to be what we need. Because he's not going to get strong hit by the boss. Because that's the problem with Taragi on this boss, is his affinity. His affinity is a problem, as you might have suspected. As you might have suspected, his affinity is a problem. Get a block buffs. See if we can incinerate him. And then from there, try to break the barrier. See, every time he provokes the other guy, I'm just going to take all his debuffs off. See, because every time he goes for this guy in the front, so we're going to want to go for anti-heal on there. See? And then I guess we can get a strengthen. Let's just block his buffs real quick. See? We do it like that, and we slowly break his barrier. This isn't going to be an easy battle. This is going to be a hard battle. See, the main... I'm going to try to cut his healing in case he does the vial absorption thing. Because I kind of knew he was going to do that. Well, at least one thing is good about this. He can't regen all of it. Because the guy who made Bommel possible is now doing some more dank BS. That's the thing. You thought my bag of tricks had run out, Borgoth? Don't think so. You thought all of my bag of tricks had run out. That's what you think. Because I know some of the stuff you're weak to a little bit. It's like if I can block your buffs, and it can decrease your max health with that. And I know you're relentless, but so am I. You can only get so far with that. Before I come for you too. Ah, yes, the hero of the ages comes back